you go into a restaurant, you need to show a proof of your vaccines. I just pulled a muscle in my left shoulder. I was out surfing this morning, and in surfing, when you pedal with your arms, so you get a good arm workout. Cool. It's the pool. Really good restaurants. Style food.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like baking. I'm like,
This is our pool. Some goldfish. Here's the beach. So the first thing I did when I came here at night was went down to the beach. It was a sunset. There was a pink sky over there, and I just went running into the water, went swimming, and realized how terrible of a swimmer I really was. Really nice weather. It's like 90 degrees. They have less surfboard rentals. So this morning I rented one of these boards. It's 12 feet long. It has like a bracelet that goes around your foot. There are different types of surfboards. Like that one has 3 fins. It looks like it's 9 feet. It was really cool to see the stars. You can't see the stars right now, but when I first got here, that was one thing that I noticed. I know that there's a big telescope in Hawaii called the Keck Observatory. It's because there's not a lot of light pollution and the atmosphere is very clear. It's also on the top of a mountain. Yeah, that's why. So there's, less atmosphere. Look at that tree. That tree is really, really big. This reminds me of the Lord of the Rings Lothlorien trees. The Malorn trees. Or in Star Wars, the island of Kashyyyk. Beautiful day outside. And the mountains. Once you look out, you see the mountains. Beautiful. And a few days ago I was coming back from a hike. Maybe it was up there, and I came back through a valley on the road, and as the fog opened up, I could see over the hills all these buildings that are around me, and then the ocean in the background. It was just a very majestic view. I've been on 2 hikes so far. First hike was totally spontaneous. Went out on my own and went 3,100 feet up a mountain. I wasn't prepared well. I didn't bring anything with me. I just had a pair of running shoes and a water bottle, an apple, and I just went for it. Got really tired, but had a great time. I got to the top of the mountain and I just screamed as loud as I could, just let it all out, and then heard this echo. You could hear the echo resounding over the other hills. It was a very, very awesome moment. Traffic. There's still traffic in Hawaii. It's still a city. So I'm not on social media at all. For the first 3 days I kept my phone entirely off, and then afterwards I turned on Facebook because I wanted to find the church that I was going to. I wanted to find their Facebook page, but I didn't look at the news feed, or I didn't message anyone. And then I tried my best not to look at my personal email at all. And that lasted only the first day, because when I was at the airport, they said you need to show us your email for your COVID travel card. So, you know, when you scroll through the email, you inevitably see some work things and other things that you don't want to think about when you're on vacation. But just try to like ignore those and just open up the COVID email as quickly as I could, and then show it to the airport attendant and move on. Then so far I haven't looked at my work email except for once. I wanted to not look at my work email at all. I have 2 phones. I have a work phone and a personal phone, and I left my work phone at home, thankfully, but I could still get into my work email. You know, that gives me amazing clarity. It's when I cut off that email and I look back at it again after a few days, I have a different perspective. I just have a lot more creativity. I can think more openly. I'm changing a lot of my patterns, the way that I'm thinking about and planning my day, sort of restructuring my routines, which is good. Technology is really a double-edged sword. It's good because it helps me to stay productive and to stay on point, but it's also can be very distracting and can lead to ADD and other types of repetitive behaviors. Now we're going over a bridge. Clouds. Ooh, look, they have a skyscraper. It reminds me of the time when I went without a smartphone for a year. I had a flip phone, and I deleted my Facebook account entirely. I really missed that time. I wish I had a dumb phone with me on this vacation, but then I wouldn't be able to, you know, use the smartphone part of it. But the other funny thing about the dumb phone was how long it would take me to text people. I have to type out every text with that T9 keyboard. Maybe that should be a feature for like these travel resorts. They should give you a dumb phone. When you check in, you leave your smartphone, and then they give you